2019. It is time for a channel update. I've been meaning to do this for so long time, and I always find an excuse to not do it, but today I'm feeling productive, so we're doing it. I don't have a script, and I got a bunch of stuff to talk about, so we might be here for a while. This might take a long time. Or actually, if you want the really quick, down-to-the-point version, you already read it in the title. The fact of the matter is that, number one, I'm in a band. Number two, I have an endorsement. That's it. If you want more details, look further in the video. I'll make timestamps also. Now, I've mentioned these things in video descriptions of the few videos I've done over the last 2 years. Some of you might know, some of you might have found out, but might as well make a proper update video about all these things. So, how do we get here to this point in time? Let's go back to 2012. For starters, I think I made my last original song around that time. Might have been late 2011. No, actually, I will check. Yeah, I made my last original song in November 2011. Actually, well, that's even longer than I anticipated, or remembered rather. Anyways, during that time, I gained an interest for live streaming video games. I made a message about that as well. I actually started with Let's Playing because I didn't have an internet connection good enough for streaming, but nevertheless. I kept making a couple of cover videos here and there. I started, my musical activity started dwindling already during that time. And then I took a long break from making any music-related videos altogether. And basically my YouTube channel is a testament of my musical activity, this channel anyways. If I haven't made a video, I haven't really been playing guitar, because mostly if I do play guitar and I feel inspired, I tend to want to make content out of it. And that's how it's been always, I think, since the beginning. Anyways, in 2014, I grabbed the guitar again. I make a couple of cover videos, but not really anything musically creative. Well, that's not a good word, probably. I didn't have any major inspirations for making music around that time. Basically from early 2012 to, I don't know, well, actually, yeah, pretty much 2017, early 2017. I'll get to that in a short while. So yeah, only a few guitar covers here and there with really long breaks. Not much musical inspiration until, and this is where it gets interesting. So what made me pick up the guitar again? Yes, now we're getting to the good stuff. An old friend of mine, who I used to have a band with back in high school days, that's over 10 years ago, I'm getting old. Anyways, sent me a message, told about a project he was forming with a buddy of his. Asked me if I still play the guitar, and pretty much instantly I said yes, because I had some things in the back of my mind about guitar, and well, I'm getting old. If you get opportunities, why say no? Because you don't know, you're not gonna know what you're missing. So I said yes, and we've been a group for almost 2 years now, and it's been great. And that was the main catalyst to get me inspired to do music again and get ideas. If you're a musician, if you're musically inclined, you know what I mean. Like, you get inspired, you get ideas, you write them down, yada yada. It's that whole thing. But the band invitation was a really big reason why I picked up the guitar again, and it's been great. Now, during these 2 years that I've been in the band, oh yeah, links in the description, by the way. The name is Kollectivist, originally known as The Collective. which was a bit too common for a band name. We've been making stuff, making songs, played a couple of gigs, and there's a couple of gigs coming up this year as well. Like, things are moving forward, which is nice. During these 2 years I've had video ideas, lots of ideas, but usually just not the energy to make really high effort content. So I head over to Instagram. Instagram has been really good platform for me during these 2 years with all the work and time constraints and not having energy, whatever, excuses. So I've been posting a lot on Instagram. Links in the description, please check it out. I don't know, I've come to the point where posting 1 minute long riff on YouTube just doesn't cut it for this channel anymore. I used to do it back in the day. I remember some people would comment that, just make a full song, dude. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like YouTube, especially in these times, the bar always goes up and never down. So that's where Instagram comes in, even though actually, well, Instagram content quality bar keeps going up as well, I notice. But it's easy, it's fast. If I come from work and have, hey, let's do a riff, hook up the web actually just fire up OBS capture software and just play a thing and post it, done. That's like, I don't know, half an hour of effort. So I get something done, I feel good, and it doesn't take too much time. It's been easy, that's why I've been doing it basically. And it's not been only that. I mentioned the endorsement in the beginning. Instagram is pretty much the reason I have one right now, because I had been posting guitar clips and music related stuff on IG for about 10 months. Well, since the beginning of 2017 pretty much. It so happened that this company sent me a message through Instagram, and first of all, I had no idea that this is a thing in this day and age, but I guess it is. Oh yeah, company is called Animal Custom Guitars out of Turkey. So yeah, we exchanged messages and they were like, hey, we would like to make you a custom guitar. No limits on design and stuff like that. And I kept thinking, and we come to the point where opportunities, declining or accepting opportunities. We got the band opportunity, yes, and now we got the guitar endorsement opportunity. Eventually, well, I thought about it. I thought about finances and everything, and well, I just couldn't decline, because again, when do you get opportunities so much that you can just put them down? At least in my situation, well, yes, I wouldn't say no, especially when it's a reputable company and everything. So now I'm waiting for a custom guitar, and it's gonna arrive sometime early this year, I think. I'm gonna make a really thorough video about it, and you're gonna see it on this channel. And I think I'm gonna up the ante on this channel once I get the guitar and all that, while still making IG clips probably. Still coming back to Instagram clips, I've actually made a huge lot of them during these 2 years, and I'm gonna compile them and post them in a couple of episodes here on YouTube, just to archive them basically and get filler content before real content of custom guitars and everything nice. But yeah, expect seeing those shortly. I actually have already them made, but I felt like announcing that before just dumping them here. Did I have anything else to talk about? Oh yeah, I guess I could go through the most notable pieces of gear that I've gotten over these 2 years. I've gotten on the gear game again because band and music, and it's a lot of fun, and I can actually afford some stuff because I work full time. I haven't made separate videos about any of these because of the reasons I mentioned, being too lazy or not having time. Well, because of excuses pretty much, and wanting to take the easy way out. Anyways, is this in the frame, I guess? Oh yeah, I just said that I haven't been making videos about gear. Well, actually, yeah, I made a video about this one. So I'm just contradicting myself all the time. So this is the Harley Benton baritone 7-string that I got last year. This is 2019 now. It's been almost 2 years actually. Damn. But yeah, changes since the purchase. It's now equipped with full set of Lundgren M7s, and the moment I bought a M7 bridge pickup on this guitar, I think I found my favorite pickup of all time, especially for metal and actually a bunch of genres. It's not really genre specific. It's a really all around good pickup. And eventually I got the neck pickup as well because the original neck pickup didn't really work with the M7 bridge, and well, the sound and the output level was a bit too different for my taste. The only bad thing about this guitar that I haven't still fixed is that I think it has one high fret kind of protruding from the fretboard. So I've had to keep the action pretty high. I think it's like about 3 millimeters on the 12th fret, which might be a bit too much for some people, but I mean, just take it to a tech and have the frets leveled, and I think this is going to be in a very good playing condition. But I've gotten used to it, so I've been fine with it. Get some more strength on the hands when you have to press more. However, the first fret action has been pretty okay in my opinion, so I think intonation has been pretty okay. So that about wraps it up about this guitar. See, what did I get? What was the next thing that I got? I'm actually gonna have to check my Thomann orders because I have no idea. I have no idea what I've been doing these 2 years, except go to work and get home from work. Oh yeah, there we have it. Next thing I got was this Stingray looking bass that's actually a Harley Benton. Did you see that? I wish I had a camera that has a flip-out screen. But yeah, Harley Benton Music Man copy. Why did I get this? I just wanted a better bass for making demos and more versatile bass, unlike the Harley Benton 5-string jazz bass thing that I had as my first bass. This just has much more options for studio work, home recording, stuff like that. And yeah, the 3-band EQ and stuff. And it plays well. It sounds good. Not sure how reliable it is, but I only use it home. I just want good sounds out of it, and this produces nice sounds. So I've been happy with it. It's got a really chunky neck, but I like thick neck. Guitarist playing bass, coming through. Pretending a lot that I can play fingerstyle. I'm not fooling anybody. Oh yeah, I already forgot about one thing in the middle, and that was the Bugera 6260 combo that I actually made a video about as well. My first tube amplifier, well, that was a whole new world for me, and man, like, I'm a tube guy ever since, pretty much. So yeah, I made a video about it. It's served me well in the rehearsal place. It hasn't caught on fire. It sounds pretty okay. And it has, the back of the amp is also almost sealed, so it's kind of a closed back, modded version of that. And it has a lot of kick and nice tight rhythm sound. Just haven't really made a proper mic'd up video about it. But trust me, it's been nice. We're almost done. This piece of gear I've mentioned it on videos or video descriptions. It's pretty major. It's really substantial for me. And it is the Line 6 Helix LT, which I got last summer. It's a really, it has been worth all the money that I spent. Really big jump from the Pod HD, and plus it's the floor unit, so I get to have all the switching and the expression pedal, all the I/O as well that I need. Didn't go all out and get the Helix floor, mainly because I didn't actually need all the I/O, and this has plenty of it already. I just wanted the sounds, pretty much, and the fact that I have the DSP in a separate box as opposed to having Helix native and stuff like that. I still want to have the functionality and portability and convenience. It's been worth, and I think I'm gonna keep being a Line 6 dude. I've been Line 6. I've been a Line 6 guy since the Pod 2 pretty much, and because Meshuggah used Pod in the nothing days, then of course Line 6 is good. I said we're almost at the end, but I actually forgot about the 8th string. Man. Short time memory. Very good. But yeah, nothing really new about this one. It still has the stock strings, which I have no idea what they are. But the low F is really, really thick. I did a measurement on the low F sharp string, and I think it's 87. So I might string this up with a 9 through 46 and a 64 and an 85, because I feel like 87 is a really weird gauge to buy, and they don't seem to be around. But yeah, this gauge, whatever it is, 87 or 85, for me it's perfect for this scale length, and sustains for a long time too. On to the next one. This is the final and the most recent piece of gear that I got in, and the most exciting one as well. I mean, I guess you're always excited about the latest piece of gear when you're a gas gear junkie. Can you see it? I think it's in frame. So yeah, I already mentioned that I am about to play a few shows this year that I know that I'm gonna play. I wouldn't have gotten this if I didn't know, but as the band stuff is going forward, I figured I'd need a more portable amp than the 212 combo. Not that this one is more portable. I mean, it's 10 kilograms more portable, I think. But yeah, venues tend to have cabs sometimes more often than not, I think. So having a head instead of a combo is much more handy. And in a live setting, I prefer tube over anything else. Ever since I got my first tube amp, it just is. So yeah, I can't wait to bring this to the practice space and just chug with it. Oh! It doesn't even need a booster for metal, which is something I didn't even consider before trying out my bandmate's DSL5, like a really small tube Marshall combo into a big cab, of course, but like, I don't know, I just always had the idea that Marshall is only for classic metal and like old trash and stuff like that, but man, the overdrive channels on the JVM, I couldn't believe how tight they were in especially low volume. I pretty much only need this head to do a gig, and it has so many channels that I'm never gonna need another amp, which is a lie, because if you're a gear nerd, then you always want something more. But if I ever want something else than this, it's probably gonna be something smaller, because eventually I'll get bored with carrying around heavy equipment. But for now, I'm okay with that. Man, this has been a long recording session, almost an hour long, and I have no idea how comprehensive this has been, but I hope I can edit this so you don't feel completely disoriented. I am, I'm sure, feeling disoriented because I lost the train of thought like 50 times. But now you know where I've been, what I've been doing, and what I've been not doing, and we'll take it from there. I'll try to be more competent video maker during the coming year. And if I don't make a huge lot of videos on YouTube, then you can always check me on Instagram and all the socials, the self-promotion. And make sure to check out Kollectivist. More Kollectivist stuff happening this year for sure as well. So thanks for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, especially if you made it all the way to the end, who knows how long this video ended up being. More exciting things and stuff happening throughout this year. Stay tuned, or not, but they're gonna come when they do. Anyways, until then, catch you later.